What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So, yes, I believe this was a few days ago. The Lakers did beat the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, through 30 minutes, the first half, it was pretty competitive. I believe the Lakers had the lead, and Golden State did play their guys just as well as the Lakers did. So they had all their stars out there, so you could see how they were playing against each other and could compete. That's why I said just adding LeBron James could be enough to just get them the at least season series to be competitive in those games, but also in the playoffs as well when we have to eventually face Golden State, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen unless there's like a major upset, which I doubt it. Hopefully the Lakers are the ones doing the upset. And of course that picture there, I mean, LeBron had a great and one play where Kevon Looney is pulling one of his arms down, and he still somehow gets that layup to go up, and of course he's flexing at the end, and of course you see Katie in the back, where I'm saying that he has to go to a different team to be able to win, and he already knows which team that has to be, the Los Angeles Lakers. But then also that pic of Zion Williamson is going around. I mean, for a guy who's basically still a kid, a teenager, 18 years old, and looking like that, I mean, he looks like a defensive lineman. He could probably play at any top college program that he wants to. It's pretty crazy the way his body is right now, and the way he's going to be able to just get whatever he wants while he's in college. And then just today, Justice Winslow got a 3-year extension with the Miami Heat. Pretty crazy, because I'm pretty sure he was in the talks with Jimmy Butler with a trade to Minnesota, but that kind of looks like they faltered for the second time within the past week, so I don't think they're going to re-engage with talks with Minnesota again. And I'm pretty sure that's why they extended him, because they rather have him for the next 4 years instead of dealing with this drama that Tom Thibodeau is giving them, the Minnesota head coach.
Yeah, you come on out of the cold, how do we make it out alive? Yeah, we've been locking the door, stay awake to stay alive. Can you hold it, get in the rope, come and make the fire guard. Like a bullet, follow the smoke, yeah.
So yes, I definitely agree with that article saying that RJ Barrett is too good to fail. Just to give an example, I think even if he reaches some of his potential that he has, I still believe he's going to be 5 times better than some guys at his position that have been in the NBA and are still young, kind of like Andrew Wiggins, who was a #1 overall pick back in his day not that long ago, and he still really hasn't progressed into a player that they thought he was going to, and he got a huge 5-year extension on that rookie deal, and he obviously hasn't panned out, and as you can tell, that's why Jimmy Butler's upset up there. But I definitely think he's kind of like the second coming of like an Michael Jordan at that position of shooting guard, as the clone copy of what Kobe was, and then now it's just RJ Barrett, but we just had to go up in Canada to recruit him, and now he's most likely going to be in the NBA next season, just hopefully not to a bad team. And then a judge finally ruled that the NCAA was wrong in the punishment towards the school, and the verdict that came out against USC in the whole Reggie Bush scandal. And obviously we've been saying this for so many years since then, even before they came down on us with sanctions and all that stuff, taking scholarships away, championships away. Even those seasons that Reggie Bush was there, they're all vacated wins, and I'm just hoping that they could get all those back and he can be able to keep his name back on that Heisman list, because he obviously deserved it that year, and it just sucked that he had to give that up as a result of the crap they made him go through. So the Ducks got another W against the Red Wings. Look good so far. They did end up losing, I believe, earlier this week, and they're playing tomorrow. So hopefully they get back on track. Obviously, that was only their first loss in this early part of the season, but see what they can do, I believe, against Arizona. And then they're saying that if the Chargers can get Phillip Rivers to tap into or maximize whatever potential he has, then they'll be able to win. But it's like, what else can you tap into with this guy? Obviously he is an elite passer, but I mean, he has no legs. He can hardly move even in the pocket to create plays, and go out of the pocket to do any play action throws or throws on the run. So I mean, what else is he gonna do other than be an elite pocket passer, which is what he is? It's just you have to have more consistency and guys that don't have injuries around him, especially on that offensive line, in order for a pocket passer like that to be really good. I mean, that's why Eli Manning was so successful in both places that he played at. But it's just being able to draft right, being able to sign guys in the offseason. I mean, they only were able to sign one offensive lineman this summer, and they're really relying on these young guys, first and second year players, to help them on the offensive line, but it's just not working out. They need to make a big splash somewhere, whether it's in the linebacking situation or defensive tackle or on the offensive line as well. There has to be a trade that's going to come soon, I think. So Grayson Allen the other day had 14 points, obviously looking really good. Could be a sixth man for them. Definitely thinking about getting him for my fantasy basketball team. It's a pretty late pick. Then Marvin Bagley, the number 2 overall pick from Duke, had 17 points. So he's showing he could play good, but he was playing in garbage time, which I'm trying to figure out why he is. If he was such a high pick, why would they be having him play that late in the game when it was kind of a blowout? But we'll see. We still got to remember that he is a year younger than everybody else that's coming in as a rookie, because he should really be a senior, or he should have been a senior last year and now just barely going into college. But we'll see how he does. Should be interesting. And of course, the Chargers kickers carousel keeps going on. They added another kicker this week, but they are not getting rid of Caleb Sturgis because he is dealing with an injury. They just brought another guy in this week in case he can't play Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. Just once again, it's just bad luck. Now at least it's only the kickers and some players, but not all the best players right now for the Chargers. And then the other day, I believe his name was Tex Winter, is what they called him. He died at the age of 96. He was a Bulls and Lakers assistant coach with Phil Jackson, but he definitely helped create the triangle offense with Phil Jackson, and guys were so successful with that. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen with the Bulls, and of course Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal with the Lakers in the beginning of that four-peat into the finals, and then also using the same triangle stuff with Kobe, Pau Gasol, and Lamar Odom, and they all did really well, winning at least 2 championships, going to 3 straight. But obviously, too bad to miss him. Was 96, so hopefully he lived a full life. Great to see, and hopefully continued success for whoever is going up after him. So of course, right when I finish my stuff, the USC women's volleyball team win 3-2, and the Lakers looked like with about less than 2 minutes left, they're up by nearly 20 against Golden State again. When I last checked before I started, they were losing by almost 15. So congrats to them. Looks like they're going to get the W, the last preseason game before the regular season starts on Thursday at Portland, I believe, and then the first home game should be Saturday against Houston. So that should be fun, should be pretty epic. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'll probably drop this in the middle. I'm not going to put this at the end of the video. So the Chargers again mix up their practice squad. They add cornerback Jeff Richards and linebacker Trevion Johnson, but they did have to get rid of cornerback Channing Stribling that they've added a second time this year, and also Jamar McLoughlin. And yeah, just how it goes. I guess the practice squad, this is the most activity I've seen them use their practice squad in a while, and I'm pretty sure they are going to use it again once Bosa comes back, hopefully pretty soon. And then also we got those stats of all those USC guys going on in the NFL this past weekend. I don't know why I didn't put it up on the last video, but there's a few of the guys that stood out, like Leonard Williams and Robert Woods, all those guys. And there's definitely more guys, but you guys already seen that, so just wanted to get the main guys, top 3 guys that they always show. So another guy behind the scenes, Alex Spanos, the former owner of the Chargers, passed away earlier this week. And I believe, I don't know if it's his son or somebody connected with them. I know Dean Spanos is all I've known ever since watching the Chargers, but he's the person running the stuff now. But tough to see Alex Spanos go. Hopefully we'll see what that goes, if they want to end up selling the team or not, because they have some estate taxes that I guess they're having to pay or not pay or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. Should be interesting. And Lofa Atatupo, a linebacker, ex-USC player, and Malcolm Floyd, an ex-wide receiver for the Chargers. They're both finalists for the Polynesian Hall of Fame, which is pretty cool. So good luck to them. And then the men's water polo team for USC got another victory, I believe against Air Force, scoring 20 points again. So they look pretty dominant again. Hopefully that continues for them. I know the women's volleyball team is playing tonight, so good luck to them. Thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, and have a great rest of your day.